Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kurt Deville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Vasily Lomachenko, Devin Haney. Get this. Of course, we know it's fight week, and Devin Haney has released his feelings, his thoughts about Lomachenko. He said that Lomachenko ran from him, he avoided him, and the beating will be worse now than it was back in 2019 when he was calling out Lomachenko, and he has made a grave mistake in doing so. And let me counterpunch. I think Devin Haney is a guy that reminds me of Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather in a sense, where Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather was talented. He was very good. He was undefeated, of course. He beat everybody. He showed his skill. He showed that he was who he was, but he didn't really get the acknowledgement that he wanted, okay? And because of that, he didn't get the fights that he wanted. Since he didn't get the fights that he wanted, he decided to do things his own way. He decided to, change a lot of things about his whole character and promotional approach, right? From Pretty Boy to, money. Money, Mayweather. But at the end of the day, I think it was best now for Devin. It's better for Devin now. Why? Because Vasily Lomachenko is 35 years old. And if he's not where he needs to be, or if he's not where he was in 2019, that would have been bad for Devin Haney. And I wouldn't have chose Devin Haney to beat Vasily Lomachenko. Okay. I haven't made a decision as of yet. After this, I will look at some fights between the two, and then I will give you guys my fight prediction maybe Thursday, which would be tomorrow. Okay. But I think Devin Haney, if he's going to beat Lomachenko, this is the best time to do it. I wouldn't be worried about the past because, a lot of people are at a tug of war type mindset when it comes to, Vasily ducking him, or who was the real champion. Was it T.O.? Was it Vasily? And let me give you a breakdown of what really happened, okay? They elevated Vasily Lomachenko from the WBC normal or regular to the WBC franchise champion. Okay, so technically he was that guy already. That belt just went to another guy. So if you wanted to look at it any type of way, look at it as Devin Haney having the WBC strap by way of Vasily being elevated to another stratosphere. Okay, and if you were the guy that got elevated from one belt to another belt / title, why would you want to fight the guy that belt went to by default? Okay? Counterpunch. See, that's the argument. And I understand Devin Haney too, because Devin Haney's like, look, I'm the champion, but the WBC made me the champion. It's nothing that I really earned. So he really didn't earn that ability. However, he did defend it. So the question you ask yourself, was the belt legitimate enough to be defended by in the first place? And I would have to say yes. But for all people you claim that ducked you, Vasily Lomachenko, no, Vasily Lomachenko can't duck a person that he once was. They're asking him to, well, hey, fight. Well, they're fighting for all of them now. That's why it's legitimate. And I say to Devin Haney, that argument is over. Dead, buried, that's it. Rotten in the ground. Now it's time to defend your crown once again by defeating Vasily Lomachenko. Because there is no dispute. There is no other belt out there. There is no one claiming to be another champion out there but yourself. Okay? And if you can beat Vasily Lomachenko at 35, you should get credit. Okay? You're supposed to make Vasily look slow. You're supposed to make him feel old. You're supposed to dominate him. That jab and grab and then, 1-2 may not be enough for Vasily Lomachenko unless you have what it takes to keep him off of you. But talking about something that happened in 2019 is really, where was Devin Haney in 2019, really? You know what I mean? So you have to look at that by that way. And then he didn't get the juice either. Again, he was like a pretty boy Floyd Mayweather. He didn't really get the respect. He didn't get the respect until he beat up on Gotti. Devin Haney had to fly all the way to Australia to get that juice. He wasn't going to get that juice being with Matchroom. That's why he left for Matchroom, to have the opportunity to fight for all the belts, including the belt that he had, to bring them together that argument could die and be buried. And he buried that argument by beating George Kambosos. George Kambosos beat Teofimo. Teofimo kept that argument alive, and so did he. Now that argument's dead. Teo's at 140. He's at 135. He's reigning. He's defending. And he needs to keep defending. Okay? Being undefeated, and also being the undisputed lightweight champion. So what you don't want Vasily to beat you, because then he will have your old belt or his old belt plus the franchise and every other belt there as well. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Devin Haney saying that the beating will be worse now than it was then, but he ducked me then. So here we are now. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.